Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan.
Once again, good evening everyone and welcome to the awarding ceremony for the Chooks to Go NBL Chairman's Cup 2021 season, ang tahanan ng tunay na home ground. And at this point, we'd like to call in the NBL Chairman, Mr. Soy Mercado, for his short message.
Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to thank to God for this opportunity for today's event, despite of the pandemic we had experienced for the last 2 years. Okay. Second, of course, the province of Pampanga, Governor Dennis Pineda, thanks for the opportunity to play here. The whole Pampanga team, maraming salamat po. Dakal na salamat po sa inyong lahat. sa Team La Union sa pangunguna ng susunod na congressman ng La Union. Magandang gabi po, Sir Paulo. Sa lahat ng sponsors, guests, and participants, maraming salamat. Sa lahat ng NBL staff and management, especially to Com Edward, our Vice President of Operations, Executive Vice President, Ms. Rose Montreal. This is the reality of what we have discussed from the past, I think, 4 years. This is it. At umasa kayo, mga players, gaya ng ipinangako ng ating lingkod, mas palalawakin pa natin, mas paiibayuhin ang ating liga ng basketball, hindi lamang sa men's, kung hindi nakita nyo ang women's, nag-champion ang Parañaque Aces, congratulations. At sa ating lahat na mga mahuhusay na maglalaro sa iba't ibang locality sa buong Pilipinas, ito ay pagkakataon ng bawat isa na mapalapit kayo at maipakita ang inyong kakayahan sa larangan ng basketball. Muli, maraming salamat at mabuhay ang NBL. Maraming salamat po.
A very well said from our beloved Chairman, Soy Mercado. And may we call in at this time VP for Basketball Operations and NBL Commissioner, Mr. Edward Aquino, and Executive Vice President, Ms. Rose Montreal.
Hello. A pleasant good evening, everyone. Before we proceed to the individual awards of the Chooks to Go Chairman's Cup Season 2021, we would like to present some plaque of appreciation to the following sponsors and partners who made this season really very possible for us to stage, especially during this pandemic. The National Basketball League hereby awards this plaque of appreciation to Chooks to Go for their invaluable support and contributions towards the success of the Chooks to Go NBL Chairman's Cup Season 2021 as partner in furthering our shared advocacy of advancing sports development in the countryside and providing a vehicle for underserved sectors to showcase their talents on a bigger stage. Given this 5th day of December 2021 at the Brencigiao Convention Center, City of San Fernando, Pampanga. Signed, John Edward T. Aquino, NBL Commissioner, yours truly, and Chairman Celso O. Mercado. Chooks to Go will not be able to receive their plaque of appreciation. Same way with Gig Sportswear, our official sportswear, and also Gatorade, our official sports drink. National Basketball League hereby awards this plaque of appreciation to Spalding, our official tournament ball since Season 1 of the NBL, for their invaluable support and contribution towards the success of the Chooks to Go NBL Chairman's Cup Season 2021 as partner in furthering our shared advocacy of advancing sports development in the countryside and providing a vehicle for underserved sectors to showcase their talents on a bigger stage. Given this 5th day of December 2021 at the Brencigiao Convention Center, City of San Fernando, Province of Pampanga. Signed, Commissioner Edward Aquino, yours truly, and of course, Chairman President Celso O. Mercado. To receive the plaque of appreciation is Proline and Spalding Vice Presidents, namely Mr. Joven Babaan and Ms. Andrea Rose Dibuncio. Thank you to our ProLine Spalding executives. Last but not the least, the National Basketball League hereby awards this plaque of appreciation to the Honorable Dennis Delta Pineda for his invaluable support and contribution towards the success of the Chuksugo NBL Chairman's Cup Season 2021 as partner venue in furthering our shared advocacy of advancing sports development in the countryside and providing a vehicle for underserved sectors to showcase their talents on a bigger stage. Given this 5th day of December 2021 at the Brent C. Giao Convention Center, City of San Fernando, Province of Pampanga. Signed, Edward Aquino, NBL Commissioner, yours truly, and of course, Chairman President Celso O. Mercado. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Governor Dennis Delta Pineda. Thank you very much, Governor Delta Pineda. We now proceed to the Chooks to Go Chairman's Cup Season 2021 Individual Awards. For the Sportsmanship Award, garnering a total average statistical points of 65.53%. Our Season 2021 Sportsmanship Awardee is last year's Huwarang Manlalaro Awardee, Irvin Silveri from the La Union PAOwer. Thank you very much, Irvin. Congratulations. Player of the Season, garnering a total average statistical points of 45.52%. From the Laguna Pistons, Jeffrey Disquitado. Next is our Mythical 5 awardees. First, garnering an average statistical points of 35.51%. Our first Mythical 5 awardee is from the La Union PAOwer, Jason Apolonio. Our next Mythical 5 awardee garnered a total average of 36.87% statistical points. From the Taguig Generals, Larry John L.J. Mayo. Our next Mythical 5 awardee garnered a total average statistical points of 37.9%. From the Bulacan Republicans, Dominic Fajardo. Unfortunately, Dominic Fajardo is now part of the PBA 3x3 and we strongly support him in the PBA 3x3 League. They actually have a game tonight, but I have a good news to all Bulaceños. The Bulacan Republicans just finished an hour ago their tryout for Season 2 of the NBL Professional League. Congratulations, Bulacan Republican. Our fourth Mythical 5 awardee garnered the total average statistical points of 38.85%. From the Pampanga Delta, Florencio Encho Serrano. And last but not the least, our fifth Mythical 5 awardee garnered the highest average statistical points. From the Muntinlupa Water Warriors, the James Yap of Indonesia, Ibrahim Engyo. You know, ladies and gentlemen, B-Boy Engyo is a perfect example that we have the best basketball players in the Philippines, but he was deprived to play in a professional league in his own country, and now he's bringing pride to the Philippines, and now he's bringing a home pride of Muntinlupa in the NBL, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. A big round of applause for our Mythical 5. Last but not the least are the two most important awards for this season. For the Rookie of the Year. Com Edward will be explaining why we have a Rookie of the Year this season.
Kaya tayo may Rookie of the Year ngayon kasi previously nasa amateur pa tayo, so nag-change tayo ng status from amateur to professional. Kaya meron tayong award na Rookie of the Year.
Our Rookie of the Year for season 2021, Chooks to Go, NBL Chairman's Cup. From the La Union Power, Jason Apolonio. Last but not the least, our most valuable player of the season. Garnering a total average statistical points of 43.75%. Our most valuable player for season 2021 of the Chooks to Go Chairman's Cup is from the Muntinlupa Water Warriors, Ebrahim B-Boy Enyo. May we request all the awardees to please proceed in front? Players, please. Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, we now present to you our season 2021 awardees. Congratulations, everyone.
Once again, congratulations to all the awardees for the Chooks to Go NBL Chairman's Cup 2021 season.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Sa bawat laban,
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
pasok palagi ang bola.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Game 2 of the NBL Finals. This is the Chooks to Go Chairman's Cup as we have the Pampanga Delta against the La Union PAOwer, familiar adversaries for the throw. Once again, these guys are going up against each other for the championship. Same with last season, so these guys aren't strangers to each other as we see the trophy for NBL Chooks to Go Chairman's Cup. This is for all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen, as Pampanga looks to close this out while La Union tries to tie this series to make it one apiece. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this ball game. My name is Andrigo, together with my partner, the one and only Ruben Terrado.
Thank you, Andre, dun sa introduction mo. Welcome sa ating mga viewers sa Solar Sports.
Ayan, so we're going to be talking about this game as in Game 1, the Pampanga Delta continues its dominance over the La Union PAOwer. Ano nakita mo doon, Ruben, nung sa Game 1?
Well, Andre, it was a close game actually in the first half, but in Delta fashion, nag-pull away sila nung second quarter. So I think that was the big difference, especially in rebounding. They really dominated the boards. They've been doing that all season long. And then yung ball movement, napakaganda rin. And of course, yung fast break points, hindi napigilan ng PAOwer, 29-3. So Andre, that was really the big difference. And we expect Pampanga to go all out right now because alam naman natin na they want to win another title dito, Andre.
At doon talaga natin nakikita yung dominance ng Pampanga. I think that comes with the experience of the Pampanga Delta. And of course, we're talking about Levy Hernandez as we see him. We call him the Leviathan as we see his highlights. Really, ano yan, known commodity na to si Levy Hernandez sa local basketball scene. So talagang alam na natin makukuha natin sa kanya. Especially in that game 1, talagang nag-dominate doon si Levy Hernandez, Ruben.
Alam mo, every time na Pampanga is in trouble, it seems like every time Levy Hernandez, doon na siya nagpapakita. No? And we saw that in game number 1. Look at his numbers, 19.7 of 12 from the field and 3 3-pointers. No? So ganyan talaga si Levy maglaro, no? Every time when Pampanga is down or maybe dumidikit yung kalaban, bigla siya nagtitake over.
So he knows when to pick his spots. Pero naman sa kabila, ang ini-expect natin talaga to contribute for La Union. We're talking about Mitchell Maines, who's, he's feeling some mayhem. Mitchell Maines, one of the core talaga yan ng La Union Power ever since sa simula nila dito sa NBL. At kilalang kilala natin kung what Mitchell Minus brings to the table when it comes to the La Union Power. At ano ba yung i-expect natin ngayon kay Mitchell Minus?
Well, we expect Mitchell Minus to play with a sense of urgency. Ang problema nga lang, ang question dyan is yung other teammates niya. No? So yun ang nakikita ko. We can expect some numbers right in this game too for Mitchell Minus. But the question now is, how about his teammates, Andre?
At yun na nga, Mitchell Minus needs all the help that he can get pagdating dito sa game na to. Kasi alam natin so far sa series nila, even in the regular season, talagang Pampanga Delta, they have the number of the La Union Power ever since sa regular season pa lang na talagang medyo natatambakan talaga nila yung La Union Power.
Right, and noticeably nung game number 1, we saw nag-struggle din yung ibang players ng La Union like Erwin Silveri didn't really have his usual number. So for La Union's sake, no, they need to step up right now because it's a do-or-die situation for them.
At ito na nga, let's turn it over to our Barker for our starting lineups because this is the Game 2 of the NBL Finals.
It's almost time for the finals rematch between La Union Power and Pampanga Delta. And before we go on, let us all welcome to give his message, the new WBO Intercontinental Bantamweight Champion. After beating the Puerto Rican star at the Madison Square Garden, our very own Jonas Sultan.
Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Ako pala si Jonas Sultan, WBO Intercontinental Champion. Nagpapasalamat po ako kay Ma'am Rose, Andrea, at saka kay Com Edward Aquino, sa Navarro family, at saka kay Boss MLB na-invite kami dito sa NBL League na sa Pilipinas. Napakagandang liga sa Pilipinas. Talagang nakaka-enjoy panoorin. Opo. Panalo ko po sa New York City, sa Madison Square. Panalo po ng bawat Pilipino na manalo tayo sa ibang bansa. Kahit na underdog tayo doon, pumunta tayo na parang walang naniniwala sa atin na manalo tayo dahil underdog nga. Pero kung kaya natin, may tiwala tayo sa sarili natin at saka may tiwala tayo sa Panginoon, kaya natin na may panalo ang bawat laban. Yan. At saka sa lahat po ng may mga pangarap sa buhay, ano man yung pangarap nyo, ay tuloy nyo lang yan. Kaya nyong abutin yan, basta manalig lang kayo na kaya nyo. At saka napapasalamat din ako sa lahat dito. Talagang na-enjoy ako. At saka napapasalamat ako kay Congressman Michael Romero ng One Pacman Party List sa suporta niya sa akin. Maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat.
Thank you very much, new WBO Intercontinental Bantamweight Champion, Jonas Sultan. We are welcoming you to Game 2 of the best of 3 finals between La Union Power and Pampanga Delta on the Jukes to Go NBL Tournaments Cup 2021 season. Ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. Here are the starters beginning with La Union Power. Starting at forward, number 1, Roman Gatchalian. At guard, number 3, King Cortiza. Forward, number 9, Ian Leona. Playing center, number 34, Mitchell Maynes. And at one guard, number 27, Erwin Silveri. La Union Power is led by Louis Aquino. And here's the starting five for your Pampanga Delta. Coming in at center number 0, Mark Dyke. At forward number 16, Rancel Young. Starting at guard number 11, MJ Garcia. At forward number 3, the springman, CJ Ganya. And at one guard number 2, Encho Serrano. Pampanga Delta is led by Honorable Governor Dennis Delta Pineda. Referees for this ballgame are Jerry Bora, Cornel Tungol, and Michael Mesias. Alternate referee is Carlo Vergara.
PAOwer,
This
Silveri,
game,
Cortiza, Minus, Leon, and Gatchalian. While the Pampanga Delta fielding out Serrano, Garcia, Dyke, Young, and CJ Ganya. As we get ready for tip-off, this is the Game 2 of the Chooks to Go Chairman's Cup NBL Finals. We have Borja, Tunggol, Mesias, and Vergara as our referees for today. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be La Union tying the series up, or will Pampanga take care of business and win their second straight championship? First possession of the ball game, mapupunta sa La Union. La Union needs to start off strong in this ball game as they shoot a corner three, too strong. Rebound. Tapi ka ng bola will go to Pampanga.
But you can see Andre, no, Mark Dyke asserting himself already, trying to get that board. But fortunately, nakuha rin naman ng Delta ang bola.
So Pampanga, with their first possession of the ball game, Young. Quick shot is good for Young.
And again, Rancel Young, he can hit that one and yung outside shooting niya, no. So now, the Pampanga Delta now on the board.
As La Union gets blocked at the rim by Young. At Ruben, ang mahirap sa Pampanga kasi as a team, parang all of them can shoot from the outside. All of them can put the ball on the floor, eh, no?
Right, eh. Tsaka, ang dami nilang weapons talaga, Andre. You can see it even from the starting lineup, even sa bench. And you can see nga, si Levy Hernandez wala pa sa laro, no? So, that's how deep itong Pampanga Delta is, Andre.
But Encho Serrano misses as La Union again trying to stick to their game plan of running down the court and scoring as fast as they can. Silveri breaks down the defense. Nice pass inside. Gets Mark Dyke to bite on the fake, pero couldn't complete it. Tip in is good for Minus.
What I like about that play, Andre, is yung pasa ni Silveri. No? I mentioned in the pregame, he struggled in game number 1. And at least he's involved now in the offense.
Young again trying to take advantage of Minus. Young finds a way to get that one in. So Rancel Young, early offense for Pampanga as both teams starting out strong. Silveri, drop pass ulit inside. Nice passing now by La Union, just misses the opportunity. Pero Silveri comes away with the offensive rebound. 3-point shot, short. Rebound now goes to Ganya.
And I think for La Union to have a chance to win this one, they have to hit those open shots, Andre.
Kailangan talaga yung mga easy layups na gano'n. Missed opportunities for La Union as Encho Serrano finds the open CJ Ganya for 3. That misses. Tip goes to Dyke at talaga walang titigil lang kay Mark Dyke. Just couldn't complete the shot but will go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
If you notice, Andre, yung front court ng La Union medyo maliit talaga, no? And as expected, Mark Dyke getting that board against Ian Leona na medyo mas maliit sa kanya.
And Mark Dyke obviously towering in heft.
Right.
Sa lapad, medyo mas malaki talaga siya than most of the other players of La Union. But La Union usually, Ruben, di ba, relies on their speed when it comes to winning basketball games.
Right, but the problem is they have to control the boards in order to start their offense, no? And that has been the problem even during the elimination round. They can't seem to control the boards itong La Union, no? So they can't. Importante yung rebounds in order to start their fast break plays, Andre.
As La Union attacking inside again. One and done. Good defense by Pampanga. Ganya is feeding it from 3. Short ulit. Dyke almost gets the basketball. Gang rebounding now by La Union. Pero nandun. Natapik ang bola. Balik sa Pampanga. Young again inside. That is good for Yong.
If you saw that play, Andre, no, 1-on-4 na halos yung nangyari doon. And Mark Dyke keeping the ball alive. And ayun, nakakuha sila ng isang basket with that hustle play by Mark Dyke.
Silveri against Serrano, drives, bends, no go. Mark Dyke just skying high over everybody. Serrano ahead of everybody in the pack. Spin move is good for Encho Serrano.
Of course, itong Pampanga, they can also run. And their running game is fueled by the rebounds. And we saw that early in that play, Andre.
Mark Dyke really skied high para sa rebound na yun. Drop pass, steal again by Pampanga. Minus trying to make it hard for Serrano, but Serrano gets fouled before that alley-oop.
If not for that foul, Andre, easy 2 points na sana yon.
Highlight na sana sa atin yun. And that Gatorade Fast Breakers Blast was brought to you by Gatorade. Nothing beats Gatorade. Encho Serrano getting himself 2 points. Ganya drives inside again. That misses. Finally, a rebound by La Union. They're down by 4. Silveri, quick outlet pass. Short jabs number. No go. Yong, battle for the rebound. Bodies on the floor. Mark Dyke comes away with it. Dyke, the center, is the one bringing the ball down.
Right.
Para sa Pampanga. Again, Pampanga attacking. Gets it to Dyke. Dyke, really bigger than everybody. Nice pass inside to Yong. Yong forcing the issue. Gets blocked at the rim. Silveri to Minus. Minus thought about it. Shoots the 3. Wala pa rin.
And again, those open shots, Andre, no, they need to hit that one. La Union, really a good perimeter team. But so far, hindi pa nakakapasok yung kanilang mga open shots.
CJ Ganya misses, but Encho Serrano, nobody boxing him out. Gets the putback to go. So again, rebounding a concern para sa La Union. Offensive rebounding, Pampanga Delta taking advantage of second chance opportunities. But the move by Minus, everything but the shot for Mitchell Minus. At yun na nga yung sinasabi mo, Ruben, ilan ano na yun, easy attempts yun para sa La Union na hindi na nako-convert. Pero itong play na to, ang silyadong ilalim kay Encho Serrano, ang ating rebounder ng bayan na hatid sa inyo ng Chooks to Go, ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. Another turnover for La Union.
And if you saw that play kanina, yung rebound ni Encho Serrano, no one boxing out, no? And that's really, medyo problema yan sa La Union if they continue to leave even the guards boards, no, behind, Andre.
Serrano to Yong. Yong, sasaksak ulit. Cancel Yong. No, Mark Dyke gets the offensive rebound. And there's a loose ball foul called on the floor. At let's see who this is called on. Leona, tinawagan doon ng foul. So Leona will get the foul call. Ball will stay with Pampanga.
Leona struggling to, control itong si Mark Dyke. And no surprise, talaga napakalakas si Mark Dyke.
Garcia, nobody defending him, gets a shot to go. So early 8-point lead kaagad to para sa Pampanga Delta as they have controlled the pace so far. Garcia to Serrano. Serrano dunks it! No! Yon, medyo top ring lang tawag doon. Ruben, medyo nabitin sa talon doon si Encho Serrano.
Highlight na sana, but ito, a cause of concern ito, no? It's already a 10-point lead, Andre, for the Delta.
Binitawan na lang ni Encho para ma-shoot yun. Pero that gives Pampanga an early 10-point lead with 6:23 remaining. Halfway point of the first quarter as La Union Power struggling 14-4. Back to the ball game as we see Encho Serrano, who had a highlight earlier, as he's really one of the leaders of this team, Ruben.
What I like about Encho Serrano, no, lalo na this season, We know that he can score. We know that he can really deliver sa points. He can take over. But look at the numbers sa assist, no? And I think that's the most impressive part of his game yesterday, no? Na he was a facilitator on offense against La Union, Andre.
Showing that he's really a true point guard para dito sa Pampanga Delta, as right now they're enjoying a 10-point lead, as that is another turnover by La Union.
And that was off a timeout, Andre. So not a good sign here for La Union. After a timeout, they blew that possession away.
Garcia to Serrano. Serrano drive inside. They were trying to call a goaltending there, but no call by the referees. Fast break opportunity gets blocked at the rim by CJ Ganya.
We've been seeing highlights of CJ Ganya, yung kanyang dunking prowess, no? But at this time around, we saw that he can defend as well.
At ang harap-harapang butata na yan ay hatid sa inyo ng Chooks to Go, nag-iisang manok ng bayan. La Union again being hounded inside. Look at Serrano diving to the floor. At meron tayong jump ball na itinatawag.
And you can see in that play yung desire ni Encho Serrano, no, to win this game.
Even though sila yung up ng 1-0. As we have a timeout called on the floor with Pampanga still leading this 14-4. La Union still trying to find some answers on offense. We'll be back in a bit. This is the NBL Finals.
Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Back to the ball game as you see Encho Serrano diving for the basketball against a minus. So this is a good, interesting jump ball. Really athletic players going for this. As Serrano skies high for that jump ball. That's hard to do, to beat Mitchell Minus to a ball.
And both players can really fly, you know. Even Minus has the hops, no. But Encho Serrano winning that jump.
Silveri driving baseline, pulls up. That shot doesn't go. At meron tayong tinatawag na loose ball foul against Minus.
And Silveri missing that shot, and I believe nung game 1 he didn't score any field goal. So of course La Union is hoping that Silveri will step up in this game, especially with medyo questionable ito si Jason Apolonio.
As Minus comes away with a defensive stop, battle for the ball. Mark Dyke gets called for that foul against Silveri.
And again, I mentioned Jason Apolonio, no, he has yet to play, but he's on the bench. Naka-uniform naman si Jason Apolonio, but if you saw game number 1, medyo serious yung injury niya, no? And I heard from one of the staff ng La Union na hindi ata siya naka-attend sa shoot-around kanina, no? So let's see kung makakalaro si Jason Apolonio sa game 2.
As you see Levy Hernandez getting ready to check in for the Pampanga Delta, as La Union still struggling to find some offense in this game. Rebound, easy rebound by CJ Ganya. At yung nga sinasabi mo, without the rebounding prowess of La Union, it's going to be hard for them to start this fast break. But here's an opportunity for them as Minus gets stopped at the ring again. Serrano all alone. Serrano completes that shot.
And again, defense leading to offense. CJ Ganya, yung talagang kinontest yung attempt ni Mitchell Minus to sa play na yon.
And we're seeing players fly to the basketball in this game as Silveri misses on that shot. Again, rebound this time by Yong as Pampanga really just not giving La Union multiple opportunities. Serrano kicks it out. Ganya, he's been trying that, finally makes a three.
Yun siguro yung isang underrated part sa laro ni CJ Ganya, yung kanyang outside shots, no? And this time, in that play, he hit that three and he showed in that play na he can score from the outside.
As again, Look at Pampanga diving for that loose ball. Serrano coming away with it. It's a 3-on-2 fast break. Serrano to Garcia. Garcia pulls it back. Ganya feeling it. Pulls up for another 3. And si Serrano for another offensive rebound. Put back. Doesn't go.
But you notice there, Encho Serrano unmarked dun sa play na yun. No? Fortunately for La Union, hindi nakascore si Encho.
Silveri finally drains a 3 for La Union.
And that's a huge for his confidence, no? Andre, we saw in game 1, he really struggled from behind the arc, and at least he made that 3-point shot dun sa play na yon.
And Mark Dyke ng mama na lang sa loob gets that shot to go as he sealed Mitchell minus inside. And we see this 3-point shot by CJ Ganya as Pampanga now has a 14-point lead. Silveri, a rare opportunity for La Union to cut into this lead. Pero yun nga, Mark Dyke, look at this seal. Perfect seal inside on Mitchell Minus. Nothing Minus can do against the size of Mark Dyke. Pero yung sinasabi ko, Ruben, you were talking about confidence ni Silveri. Do you agree na at some level na baka yung there's already a mental factor La Union against Pampanga na medyo may mental factor na yan na medyo alam ng Pampanga or La Union that they have their number.
Right. Every time you lose by maybe 50 plus or more.
In both games.
Yes, in both games. Talagang papasok rin sa utak mo yan kahit sino ka pa So, I think yung mental factor talaga nandun. So, talagang ngayon, the question right now is yung desire ng La Union to really pull an upset after that heartbreaking loss na talagang tinambakan sila.
And these free throws are brought to you by Chooks to Go. 100% zero antibiotics ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. But sabi nga natin, they're trying hard, but so far, Pampanga's all in control this first quarter. At naawa pa nga yun for Young. That goes in. So it's a 23-7 lead for the Pampanga Delta. He passed her out. Look at Mark Dyke skying for that one, but he gets called for that foul. Second foul on Mark Dyke.
And again, napilitan si Pambit na parang ibali yung tira because of the presence of Mark Dyke, no? And yun nga yung isa rin sa nabibigay ni Mark Dyke, yung intimidation factor dahil mataas din tumalon itong si Mark Dyke.
Very athletic team.
Right.
This is Pampanga Delta with Mark Dyke and CJ Ganya in your front court. Parang walang layup na safe no, sa kanila.
Very intimidating talaga yung even though talagang wala sila yung masasabi mong tall player na who can really be yung kumbaga rim protector. But yung athleticism bumabawi sila dun with the athleticism of Mark Dyke. And even yun nga, ito si Jason David on your screens. Athletic din yan. He can also defend.
So Pampanga playing small ball here in the NBL so far. Silveri with back-to-back three-point shots. So good start for Silveri. Better than his Game 1 performance, but they're still down by double digits. Passing by Pampanga. Serrano misses on that shot. Pero dyan nga si Young, he gets that shot to go.
Look at Ransel Young. No? Yung, again, athleticism na rin yan. And even Coach Odick mentioned that yesterday nung kapartner ko siya nung Game 1. No? Na napansin niya talaga yung vast improvement ni Ransel Young so far sa kanyang career.
Silveri again, this time missing. Look at that. Hernandez skying high for that rebound. Levi Hernandez to the corner. Drive inside. Loses the basketball. La Union running. Rare fast break opportunity. Gets snapped away. Pambid drains the three. So some signs of life for La Union.
But you could see in that play, no, nakabalik yung depensa ng Pampanga. No? So fortunately for La Union, naka-shoot sila with that attempt by Jap Pambid.
Hernandez for three. Wala. 3-on-1 fast break. Silveri again with another three.
Minsan sa ibang players, you would say that medyo ill-advised yung galaw ang ginawa ni Ervin Silveri. But we've been seeing Ervin Silveri do that, no? Yung 3-in-1 fast breaks na na-convert niya yung mga outside shots.
As Pampanga gets another turnover as Mark Tamayo comes in the ballgame. Look at this, lucky bounce actually. Natapik kay Silveri at napunta kay Pambid. Pero dito, Silveri, with all the confidence in the world, drains that three.
And again, this is a good sign, Andre, that Irvin Silveri is hitting his shots. No? I think at least it would open up the lane. No? As you see the numbers, Andre, 8-0 run itong La Union PAOwer.
As Pampanga tries to answer and does with a big three by David.
You know, to si Jason David, even during the semis, no, hindi niya masyado pinapakita yung opensa niya, no? But right now, I think ito nagpapakita na siya with that 3-point shot.
Again, the many weapons ng Pampanga Delta showing off here dito sa finals. Pambid back to Silveri. Silveri, naman ni Tamayo. Nice alley-oop inside. Naipit. Back to Silveri. Quick three. That is an air ball.
Again, contested shot yun, no? Mark Tamayo challenging the shot of Irvin Silveri.
As the Pampanga Delta players really just flying around the court on defense. La Union answering with an 8-0 run, but again, they're still down by 13 points. Tamayo to Yong. Nice pick and pop play. Yong just going to complete that shot. Pambid running down court. Bumuelo, Pambid. Napabali na lang, wala pa rin. David. Gets it to Tamayo. Last shot of the first quarter time for Pampanga. Gets it to David. Tamayo, open three. This is his shot. Tamayo actually hits the board from the corner.
Right.
Medyo rare yun for a shot. But Pampanga settles for a 13-point lead at the end of the first quarter as they lead it against the La Union PAOwer. 28-15, led by Encho Serrano, who's had already a couple of highlight plays of his own here in the first quarter as he ends up with 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals already here in the first quarter. Again, we'll be back for the second quarter as this is the NBL Finals between the Pampanga Delta and the La Union PAOwer.
Yeah, handa nang makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
In the last game, he only had 3 points, 1 of 7 from the field with 1 rebound and 1 assist. Ruben, so far, maganda pinapakita na dito.
Oo nga, kailangan talagang maka-connect itong si Irvin Silveri on offense, especially sa 3-point shots niya, no? Because that would open the lane, the paint for La Union.
So yes, 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists so far in this game, but they're still down by 13 points as Pampanga continues to dominate inside. Look at this play. David just couldn't finish that gimme. Pambid against Tamayo. Trying to go against this zone defense of Pampanga. 3-point shot. Does it go? Rebound. There, rebound. But we have a loose ball foul called against La Union.
And again, another big factor ito para sa La Union, no? Yung performance ni Jonathan Ablao in hitting that outside shot because he is also a weapon for La Union. And for La Union to really have a chance to win this game, they need the presence of Ablao, especially from beyond the arc.
David from Tamayo to the corner. Levi Hernandez for 3. Tamayo, smallest guy on the floor, gets the rebound. So again, Pampanga, even their guards going to that basketball. Tamayo shoots this floater. That's his shot. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound goes to the hands of Pampanga.
And you have to credit Mark Tamayo on that play, no? He kept the ball alive and that led to the basket by Daryl Pascual.
Delta now doubling up the score of La Union as they turn the ball over, almost turns the ball over, but we have a jump ball between Levi Hernandez and this Jack Pambid.
And again, Mark Tamayo making that happen, no, with that attempt to steal the ball. So Mark Tamayo doing things on offense and defense.
At dahil sa sportsmanship moment na yan, si Levy Hernandez, ang ating manok ng bayan of the game, hatid sa inyo Chooks to go, nag-iisang manok ng bayan, karatisadong zero antibiotics. Hernandez comes away with the basketball on that jump. To the corner, Hernandez ulit. Sasaksak sa loob. Defended well. Hernandez struggling so far to start this ball game. La Union running down court. They want those quick threes, and they get a three-point shot.
Dalawang players na yung bumantay sa kanya doon. Daryl Pascual challenging the shot, but Agulan still hitting that three.
So La Union getting their shots from the outside, pero si Tamayo babawi. Short yan for Mark Tamayo. Diyan si David. David bumali pa at natawagan ng foul ang La Union.
And that's what Jason David has been doing all season long, especially recently. No? He may not score, but he can also rebound and be a facilitator for his team.
What a shot by Agulan. Hand in his face, drains that three. David misses his first free throw. Pero so far, Ruben, same story of the ball game. Dominating on the boards. Pampanga Delta just controlling the rebounds.
But I think the problem right now for Pampanga is they really are not hitting their shots so far. No, in consistent basis, Andre, comparing that in the first quarter.
Pero Pascual at ulit to get the basketball. He's one of their lone true bigs ng Pampanga, and he's doing damage right now for the Pampanga Delta. Francisco to the corner. Agulan again. Agulan, wala. Rebound goes to Francisco. And that is a foul on Tamayo.
Interesting lineup dito, Andre. No? Medyo small lineup itong La Union right now with only Marchi Plaza as the big guy inside. No? So let's see if what will La Union do with this lineup.
Tawag daw nila dyan, Ruben, modern basketball.
Positionless basketball. Ika nga, Andre.
All shooting from the outside. Live and die by the three as Agulan. Long three-pointer doesn't go. Hernandez secures it. Pascual has the basketball. Pampanga controlling the tempo. To David. Hernandez again, tries again. This time still misses. Francisco bring the ball down. La Union trying to find consistent offense. Ball being passed around. Francisco fakes, drives, kicks it out. Nice passing by La Union to get this open three-point shot. There's no go on the basket. Rebound still goes to Francisco. That putback doesn't go. David has it. Pampanga secures the basketball. Tumatakbo ngayon ng Pampanga. Tamayo to David. David thought about it. Gets trapped, throws the ball up. And that is this is the easiest opportunity right now for La Union.
You saw Doliente kanina, no? Siya yung nagtapik ng bola to keep that, kumbaga, mawala yung bola sa kamay ng Pampanga.
Hernandez still trying this time. Makes it, takes the three-point shots.
That's what I'm saying kanina, Andre, no? Yung gumagawa ng mini run itong La Union, but here comes Levy Hernandez to save the day, ika nga, for Pampanga.
Levy Hernandez, always good timing when it comes to his points for Pampanga. Pamatay sunog,
right.
Kumbaga tawag nila doon. As Francisco driving inside. David tried to go for that steal. That shot is an air ball for La Union. Tamayo pushing down court. David has it. David long three. Another three-point shot for the Delta. And that forces a timeout by La Union as again the Delta with their biggest lead of the ball game at 18 points from back-to-back three-point shots. Levy Hernandez drains one. Finally gets his first shot as David from the parking lot makes that one for the Delta. We'll be back in a bit. The Pampanga Delta lead at 38-20. As we see some highlights of this game, the La Union Power from the first game. One of their few highlights in that game, as we see Apolonio, who is not playing now because of that injury that he sustained. But look at this averages. They're missing all of this, Ruben.
And I think because maybe it's a big drop, but it also because of the injury. No, he didn't return to action in the second half, and now a look at Jason Apolonio. So far, no signs of him playing for in game number 2 so far, Andre.
As again off the timeout. Look at that dunk by CJ Ganya! Throws it down.
Highlight play, Levy Hernandez to CJ Ganya. What a play, Andre.
Rocking the rim. CJ Ganya out of nowhere, just skies. And here we go. David, this time, takes it all the way on his own. Garcia, I mean, sorry.
And Garcia, he has some hops. Then Andre, hindi lang masyadong na-highlight, but another easy basket for Pampanga.
And these plays really take out the momentum from La Union, or the morale even ng La Union, as they've been settling for these outside shots against this swarming Pampanga defense.
And again, we're seeing Leona, no, another small guy playing the front court position, Andre.
As La Union finally gets points, counters back with a 3 of his own. So 42-23. Short jumper is good again for Pampanga.
Alianco with that jump shot. And I noticed also, Andre, no, we haven't seen, we also has not seen Billy Boado, another big for La Union. And I heard medyo may injury rin siya ata sa shoulder, no? So let's see kung gagamitin siya rito ni Coach Louie Aquino.
So La Union medyo bugbog sila. Their lineup, Pampanga though in full force, dominating this game so far. Look at that. That floater goes in for La Union.
One of the rare times na kumbaga nakapasok na kumbaga yung defense ng Pampanga medyo hindi nagsucceed dun sa play na yon.
Hernandez inside to Pascual. Pascual gets the ball tapped away from him.
And we've seen Doliente, no, tapping the ball away from his defender, no.
And look at this Gatorade fast break. Blast brought to you by Gatorade. Nothing beats Gatorade. CJ Ganya rocking the rim. Levy Hernandez steps back, shoots a 3 again. This time it misses. And our fast break points, 15 for Pampanga, 10 for the La Union Power. As Silveri is back in the ballgame, as well as Mark Dyke. Zone defense pa rin para sa Pampanga. That is bothered by Yanko, but that is good for Leona. So Leona, instant spark offensively for La Union.
And again, that's against a taller Alianco on that play. Nakabuslutong si Ian Leona on that play.
Garcia. Off-balance shot, banks it home. So Pampanga doing damage from everywhere, while La Union getting their rhythm a bit here on offense. Silveri trying to go for another 3. Silveri is on the target this game.
But La Union needs more of that. The Power still down by 16 points.
Ganya really not shy to shoot these 3s in this game, but he has no luck so far. Fast break opportunity, La Union trying to run. Minus Silveri to the corner. Drive inside. And they get that shot to go. So a quick run now by La Union cuts that 20-point lead down to 14.
And this lineup, Andre, no, working wonders with Pambid, Silveri, and Minus. They're back in the game, and now it's a mini run for La Union.
Hernandez doesn't have it today so far, as he's only made 1 shot. Minus gets it to Pambid, who shoots a 3. That is off. But they get the ball back. Silveri again. Silveri with another 3.
Wow, Ervin Silveri talagang gustong bumawi dito sa game number 2. Ervin Silveri with another 3-point basket.
As we see these back-to-back buckets from the La Union Power, as Silveri drains another 3-point shot to cut it down to 11. Our score is 46-35 in favor of the Pampanga Delta. as we see our Mythical 5. Defensive Player of the Year, Jeff Disquitado of the Laguna Pistons. Jason Apolonio, our Rookie of the Year, as well as our Mythical 5, LJ Mayo. Encho Serrano on screen. Really enjoying this one. Apolonio as well. And of course our MVP, Biboy Enguyo, enjoying the awards that they receive. As you see our season awardees, Sportsmanship Award goes to Irvin Silveri, Defensive Player Disquitado, Jason Apolonio, Rookie of the Year. He's also part of the Mythical 5, as well as Encho Serrano, Dominic Fajardo, who's playing in the PBA 3x3 right now, LJ Mayo of Taguig, and Ibrahim Enguyo of the Muntinlupa Water Warriors, also the most valuable player. As we're back to the ball game, we'll be back in a bit after a very short break. Back to the ball game as Irvin Silveri has cut this lead down to 11 points for the La Union Power, but Pampanga looks to answer. Garcia, open three, that is short. Rebound goes to Pambid. Pambid to Minus. Minus gets trapped. 3 players around him, and he throws the ball away.
Wild pass there by Mitchell Minus, but good sign here for La Union Power, showing some life. They're only down by 11 points.
Akala ko good catch by our Commissioner Edward Aquino.
Oo nga.
Who stopped that ball from going to stands.
Akala ko ititira niya eh. Yes, range ha. Nakita ko na maglaro si Commissioner
Andre. Again, to steady the ship, Ranzel Yong has been playing great all game. Gets a shot to go. Drive inside, Minus, too strong on the reverse layup. As Garcia suddenly, with a burst of speed, draws the foul.
Itong si MJ Garcia, very athletic rin to, Andre, no? And again, medyo overshadowed din siya minsan because of CJ Ganya, na nakita nga natin yung kanyang highlight ng kanina. But MJ Garcia can really fly, he's very athletic.
Parang nag-R2 siya dun sa sudden burst of speed na yun. If you guys know how to play 2K, right, you'll understand what I'm saying. Ganya inside to Dyke. Dyke now. Drop step against Minus. Drop pass to Yong. Yong just couldn't complete that shot. Pambid to Silveri. Silveri, no one guarding him. Nice hesitation. Got him to bite. Serrano is there to guard him, but that is good for Irvin Silveri.
And another basket by Irvin Silveri. 17 points na siya, Andre, dito sa game.
Iba yung aggressiveness ngayon, Irvin Silveri in this game. As Yong posting up against Minus. Nice move by Yong. Just couldn't get that shot to go. So Minus secures it. Minus to the corner. Silveri feeling it. One dribble to line it up. Silveri, no! Rebound by Serrano. Serrano, 2 players around him. Still has the basketball. Ganya pulls up. 3-point shot, no. Rebound goes to La Union. CJ Ganya is forcing that 3-point shot a bit. Alam natin he can make that, but I have to agree, that's not really his game.
Right, that's not his game, no. But we see this shot by Irvin Silveri first, no. I agree with you, Andre, but I think na masyado ng confidence si CJ Ganya with his outside shots because alam niyang may re-rebound na nandun si Ranzel Yong and Mark Dyke. So I think that's also the reason why CJ Ganya has been throwing up those 3-point shots.
He's only made 1 out of all of the ones he's shot. As here comes the La Union Power. Angulan with his second tray of the game cuts it down to single digits, 48-40. Garcia against Silveri, and that is an unsportsmanlike foul called on Mark Dyke.
You know, they have been going at it, no. Even yesterday, si Ian Leona and Mark Dyke medyo nagkakabigayan, and I think the referee saw something there on that play. They will review this one.
And anytime you get hit by Mark Dyke in any place,
right?
Hindi masarap na feeling yun. As you can see, Mark Dyke walking down court. He is a big guy.
Right.
To say the least.
And Andre, I've covered Mark Dyke.
Akala ko nabangga mo na si Mark Dyke.
I've covered Mark Dyke in high school, no? And halos ganyan na rin yung katawan niya. Even in high school, nakikita mo na yung potential niya doon sa strength niya, no? As you watch the replay here, Andre.
As our referees are confirming if it is an unsportsmanlike foul, but it could also just be a regular foul of Mark Dyke trying to get into position against Leona.
Pero pag binangga ako ni Mark Dyke, Andre, hindi ko na alam kung saan ako pupulutin dyan.
Parang hilo-hilo ka na pakatapos nun. As we see Mark Dyke, one of the bigger players of Pampanga. Not too big when it comes to height, but when it comes to heft, at yung lapat talaga niya, he's one of the stronger players here in the NBL. As our referees are calling an unsportsmanlike foul on Mark Dyke. So that means 2 shots plus possession for the La Union Power, who have cut this lead down to 8. So napakaganda na pinapakita dito ng La Union Power against Pampanga Delta.
Right, and again, Andre, no, we see yung kanilang outside shooting, no, and it's been connecting, no. And now the question is, can they sustain this one? Because we know the firepower of Pampanga. We know that kahit makarun itong La Union, they can easily answer back. So let's see if La Union can sustain this one.
So La Union getting the breaks of the game so far to go their way, as Leona will head to the line for 2 shots. They need every point that they can get. Sabi mo nga, Pampanga has the ability to just suddenly go on big runs to blow the game wide open. And that's what they did nung unang game. Nung third quarter sila nakalayo sa La Union. As Leona drains 2, cuts that lead down to 6. So again, credit La Union for climbing back into this ball game. As you see, medyo concerned look from Governor Dennis Delta Pineda.
And you know, si Gov, he knows his basketball as we see the power with the 15-2 run to cut this lead by the Delta to 6 points.
Another 3-point shot. This time, air balls by La Union. Garcia to Serrano. Serrano pulls up. Serrano drains a 3.
And again, yung ability ng Pampanga, no, to, sabi nga nila, to hit the switch, no, to just bigla na lang silang mag-explode, no, after this run by La Union.
Quick shot. Agulan counters back with a 3 of his own.
You know, si Agulan struggled in their semi-final outing against Muntinlupa, and now he's hitting his shots. So a confidence boost here for Kirk Agulan.
Garcia, lefty floater is good. So Pampanga suddenly waking up after that timeout.
Na-challenge na yun ni Mitchell Mines, but yung kumbaga yung ability ni MJ Garcia na bumali against the defense of Mines, working wonders there.
Fake doesn't go for La Union. Silveri gets the basketball. Cross-court pass. Pambid. Thought about it. Nice fake. And shot by Pambid. That's a long 2.
What a shot by Jap Pambid, no? Fade away shot with the shot clock winding down. Pinasok niya.
Young for 3. Air ball by Pampanga. La Union running, trying to cut into this deficit. Agulan feeling it, missing this time as ball will remain with La Union. Mines and Encho Serrano going at it, giving each other a bit of a shove.
Mukhang may extra ring ginawa dun si Jap Pambid on that play, no? And look at this.
As Encho Serrano taking offense on what Mitchell Mines did, he gets called for a technical. So flagrant foul on Mark Dyke. Now Encho Serrano getting called for a technical. A bit of composure from Pampanga. Nawawala konti yung composure ng Pampanga dito.
Medyo uncharacteristic yun, Andre, no? And you told me kanina nga, yung off the air, na yung ability ng Pampanga na hindi magpanic in any situation, no, because of their experience.
So it's a double technical foul on Mines and Encho Serrano. Tama ka dun, Ruben, we don't see usually the Delta get flustered na ganito. And we can see that the offense of La Union getting into their head so far. As usually, Encho Serrano is a very calm player when you see him on the court.
And considering yung experience nila, not really yung age, no, but yung level of basketball na nilaruan nila in the past.
That is an air ball by Agulan. Garcia now. With 26 seconds remaining in the half. Pampanga. Cross court to Garcia. Garcia lines it up. Garcia, that is short. Rebound now by Pambid. Ball gets tapped away. Serrano secures it. So last shot time now for Pampanga. What a move by Serrano. gets trapped by 3 defenders. Look at the ball handling by Enzo Serrano. Tatlo nang bumabantay sa kanya.
And I think, no, as we see the replay here, look at that. Ang hirap nun, Andre, no? And then with 3 defenders in front of him.
As we have 6.6 seconds remaining in the half. Pampanga looking for their last shot. But what a run by La Union PAOwer here in the second quarter to cut this lead down to 6.
But I think for Pampanga, no, they need to execute here, no? Perhaps a 3-pointer would really be something na makakabali sa momentum nitong La Union PAOwer, Andre.
As we have a timeout called on the floor, Pampanga wants to draw something up before the half ends. As they have 6.6 seconds remaining, our score is 53-47. Back to the ball game as we see Mitchell Minus and Enzo Serrano. A bit of an altercation between these 2 players earlier, but Pampanga draws something up with 6.6 seconds remaining. Ganya wants to go inside. Back to Serrano with 2 seconds. Serrano pulls up, hangs in the air. That is short for Enzo Serrano as the La Union PAOwer comes back into this ball game to make it a close fight heading into the half. Ruben, 53-47.
And again, a gallant stand for La Union. And because of that, because of Ervin Silveri's performance, he has been hitting his shots from downtown. And we've been saying that, Andre, yung critical para sa La Union na makonekta sa kanilang mga perimeter shots.
17 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for Ervin Silveri. Let's see what happens in the second half. Will La Union take a lead or will Pampanga continue to dominate the PAOwer? We'll be back in a bit. Our score is 53-47. This is the Chooks to Go NBL Chairman's Cup 2021.
Handa na makipagsabayan kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Handa na makipagsabayan kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Handa na makipagsabayan kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Handa na makipagsabayan kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang
Already has
tapakan.
2 3-pointers to their name in this ball game. Mayo with putting on the moves, get that shot to go plus the foul.
Sayang, walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam niyo na ba, hindi niyo ako maisupara.
Now on a 15-0 run, and now the Generals now on the attack. Natividad for two! Natividad using his speed. Here's advantage. Watch this move by Dan Natividad, out-sprinting Jason David on that play. What a play there by Dan Natividad.
Kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan. Lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan.
Reyes gets the rebound. Fajardo now with some space. Fajardo, breakneck speed, gets a shot to go. Plus, what a move by Fajardo, knowing that the contact was there, the sky is higher.
Bayan NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may
Lagrama
galaw.
again with a basketball. Drives, loses the defender. A foul is called, plus the bucket for Topeng Lagrama. Good display. Lagrama, just a burst of speed. Gets a shot to go, plus the foul.
Walang humpay kamay na gustong sumabay. Bawat sakit na may aray, kahit mapagod maglaway. Gagawin ko ang lahat kahit ang kaya, di sapat kahit ang
Garcia on the run. Throws it up. It's good at the buzzer. MJ Garcia using the glass for that three-point shot.
na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay. Ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan. Lahat ng
With 3.8 seconds on the clock. Reyes. He attacks for the tie. Yes! At the buzzer. And we go to overtime. Ernest Reyes saves the game for the Republicans, and now we will go into overtime.
hirapan kong daanan, hindi susukuan, dapat pag-usayan, tuloy-tuloy lang, kakayanin na lahat na harapin.
Don open, Lontok inside pass to LJ Mayo for a beautiful reverse layup.
Bayan NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Ang hirapan kong daanan, hindi susukuan.
Bulacan gets a steal. Kama layup gets blocked at the rim by Sampurna. Sampurna timed it perfectly. 2 hands up in the air, no foul called.
Kahit mahirap sisikaping abutin, sa itaas ay tumingin, pagbutin na lahat ang bituin ay sukitin.
He's against Deduyo. Mendoza fades away, steps back for 3. What a shot by Jed Mendoza for 3. Look at this shot by Jed Mendoza. Steps back, unconscious, shoots that 3 with supreme confidence, feeling it.
Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, tapat at tapang sa bawat laban.
Another turnover. Serrano steals. Wow, what a dunk! What a dunk by Levy Hernandez. And Louis Pads Hernandez for the dunk.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Hello, my name is Kevin Williams, President of the National Basketball League, United States. We here in the United States would like to send a shout out to the WNBL and the NBL Philippines on a successful season. We understand that during this global pandemic, it has been difficult to be able to have fans in the gym, practicing social distancing, and still having to complete a full basketball schedule. But our partners in the Philippines was able to do that this season. We wish both teams good luck in the NBL. We congratulate our WNBL champions, and we hope to see you soon in the year 2022 when the first international partnership between two NBL leagues, the NBL United States and the NBL Philippines, will be able to meet on the court for a couple of exhibition games. We look forward to big things coming from both leagues, and we're excited to watch the finals today.
The Delta leads at 53-47 against the La Union PAOwer. La Union PAOwer were down double digits in the first quarter, but they came back in the second quarter as they cut its lead down to 6 points. At ito na nga yung highlights natin, Ruben.
And again, nung first quarter, no, we see the usual na attack na in the firepower of the Pampanga Delta. They dominated the boards, but we saw yung outside shooting ng ng La Union PAOwer connecting, no, and that's a big reason why they're only down by 6.
At the second quarter, Levy Hernandez made one of his only shots, but look at this highlight by CJ Gan, skying high for that dunk. Clearing that on as Garcia also has a dunk of his own. As Pampanga started that off, the second quarter off with a really big lead, but again, La Union PAOwer cutting into that.
Look at the field goal shooting ng La Union, Andre, no? 18 of 52, 34%, comparing that to 21%. And yung rebounding, although Pampanga was controlling it, look at the numbers. Dalawa lang yung lamang ng Delta sa rebounding, and the turnovers, medyo kailangang i-cut pa ng La Union yung turnovers because Pampanga can really be very deadly, lalo na sa fast breaks.
And of course, our leading scorers for the game, Silveri with 17, Aguna with 11, Leona with 6, Pambid with 6. Halos lahat yan, puro 3-point attempts yan. For Pampanga, 12 for Young, Serrano with 11, Garcia with 8, and David with 6. As we start the third quarter with Pampanga having possession of the basketball. So Ruben, anong gusto mo makita out of Pampanga in this third quarter?
You know, itong third quarter, dito lagi lumalayo itong Pampanga, no? Even during the series against Taguig. Itong third quarter, yung kanilang nagiging, baga, dun sila lumalayo eh. Even in the previous elimination round games, dito talaga sila lumalayo dito sa quarter na to. So let's see what Pampanga will do here, no? And ito, good start for La Union. And I'm sure they're aware na ito yung quarter ng Pampanga eh, yung third quarter.
Ambid gets that shot to go. As Ganya passes it to David. David made one earlier. No, Ganya with a putback and he gets fouled. He will go to the free throw line.
And again, medyo may konting no, extracurricular. And again, Leona involved in that play.
As look at how Pambid breaks away from the defender with a spin move and floats that one in. But Ganya on the other end draws the foul.
I think good sign ito, no, Andre, no, yung si CJ Ganya crashing the boards because we've been seeing that like you mentioned kanina, no, yung si CJ Ganya has been settling for his outside shots, no, medyo nag-struggle siya so far, but in that play he crashed the boards.
Ganya misses the first free throw though. So La Union has cut this lead down to 4. Ganya makes the second free throw. Full court defense now by Pampanga. This is the first time we're seeing this in this ball game. And that is a traveling violation on Pampin.
And again, that has been a theme then, Andre, no, in the third quarter. Minsan, may tendency sila na talaga mag-pressure defense na pagdating ng third quarter. So, ayun, pinakita na nila yung kanilang pressure defense early in the third.
David now attacking, takes the contact, floater, doesn't go, put back, doesn't go again. La Union now running. Pambid all the way. What a reverse layup, misses. And look who's there, skying high for the rebound, CJ Ganya. Serrano for 3. Serrano drains the 3.
And again, 8-point lead now for the Delta. Quick 3 by Encho Serrano.
And that is almost a turnover. Pambid, floater, that is a foul on David.
And I think at this point, Andre, no, the question right now is how will La Union respond? And we've seen that, especially this shot by Encho Serrano. We've seen repeatedly na pag yung nagra-run yung Pampanga, nag-struggle yung kanilang opponent to answer back, no? So let's see if they can answer Leona missing that first free throw.
As Encho Serrano a bit more aggressive on offense dito sa Game 2. Nung Game 1, kita natin, he had 10 assists. So, more of a facilitator even though he finished with 17 points. Pero ngayon pa lang, marami ng points si Encho Serrano.
Right, and especially from downtown. No? Ako si Encho Serrano, I don't see him as a perimeter player. Parang more of an, ano siya, yung nag-i-slash. But now, we've seen yung kanyang outside shots.
David, no. Tip in, no. Rebound by Serrano. Serrano thought about it, almost lost the basketball. Kicks it out back to David. David passes inside. Young loses it, but ball gets tapped away. Will stay with Pampanga.
But again, the rebounds, na medyo nakuha ng Pampanga doon, yung offensive board. No? So another extra possession para dito sa Pampanga Delta.
Ganya for 3. Ganya drains a 3.
And finally, no, CJ Ganya connecting on that three-point shot. And now, it's a 10-point lead for the Pampanga Delta. Ito na yung sinasabi natin na run in the third quarter.
Silveri gets poked away by David. Nice defense by David. Inside to Young. Young, no. Serrano, no on the tip-in. Look at this defense now by Pampanga. Young goes all the way for a layup.
And again, aside from rebounding, ito rin yung nag-fuel sa fast breaks ng Pampanga, yung kanilang depensa. And a look at this basket by CJ Ganya, Andre.
As Pampanga now, Ruben, really turning on the Jets against La Union, and La Union trying to find an answer. As I saw Leona going to the bench limping, holding onto his thigh. So let's see if that is a factor here in this game. The Delta lead at 62-50. Back to the ball game as we see some highlights from Game 1 as Pampanga just dominated every facet of that ball game against the La Union Power. And this time, they're trying to do the same here in the third quarter. Ruben, ito na nga, yung defense ng Pampanga on the next level already dito sa third quarter.
And again, Andre, steady support in Game 1. No? CJ Ganya with 12. Ang dami talagang gumawa sa kanila, hindi lang sila Ranzel Young and si Encho Serrano. No?
Again, look at the swarming defense. Almost a steal. Garcia actually tips it. Just saved by La Union.
And we see Jason Apolonio now on the floor, Andre.
Finally, he gets some playing time. Drive inside, Pambid had to bend it. Encho Serrano all alone. Serrano, layup. Sinigurado na ni Encho Serrano.
And again, the defense, Andre, no? Ito rin ang maganda sa Pampanga, no? Yung kanilang athleticism na gagamit nila sa kanilang depensa.
Another breakaway layup for Pampanga. So Pampanga suddenly playing like they're motivated this game.
Ito, medyo nagpapanik na yung La Union dito, Andre, no? With this defense by Pampanga.
It's Young missing on that one. Apolonio passes it to Pambid. 3-point shot. That is good for La Union. They needed that one to stop the bleeding.
But medyo bad news, Andre. Yung katulad na sinabi mo, si Ian Leona limping, holding on to his right hamstring area, Andre.
So ito na nga, Serrano babawi. Serrano counters back with a 3 of his own. As Pampanga has taken control here in the third quarter. Drive inside. Nice fake by Pambid. Gets Encho Serrano to bite on the fake.
You know, I noticed, Andre, no, si Jap Pambid has been aggressive on offense. No? He's not really known for his offense. He's more of a rebounder, defender, and yun nga yung nag-a-assist sa kanyang mga teammates. He's actually leading his team in assists. But right now, we're seeing a different Jap Pambid as we see this 3-point shot by Ablao.
As Leona goes to the bench, but look at this. Encho Serrano counters back immediately with a 3 of his own. Pampanga holding to this 13-point lead. So what a run by Pampanga. Ganya again, he made one. Misses this time, but look at that. David trying to sky high for the tip-in.
Hindi nga lang nakuha yung rebound, but what hustle there by Jason David.
La Union again, nice shot by La Union.
And we're seeing La Union responding well with this run. Kahit pa paano, hindi naman lumalaki to more than 20 points yung lamang ng Delta. Medyo danger zone na konti yun pag lamang na ng 20 itong Pampanga Delta. But now, medyo within striking distance pa rin itong La Union.
What a move by Yong, just couldn't get the layup. As again, La Union running down. Ablao, no hesitation. Rebound doesn't go. Rebounded now by David. Serrano looking to take control of this ball game. Zone defense now for La Union. Yong kicks it out to Serrano. Serrano feeling it from 3. Misses. David gets a shot to go.
Lucky break there for Pampanga. An air ball by Encho Serrano, but right there is Jason David for the putback.
Apolonio. Dive inside. Apolonio. Basket counts for Jason Apolonio plus the foul.
Pero medyo napapansin ko, Andre, medyo may konting discomfort itong si Jason Apolonio in this drive, But an important basket for La Union nevertheless.
Lagi akong takot pag alam ko yung player galing sa injury nung previous game. Kasi ako may ACL tear ako So, parang ako yung kinakabahan para doon sa player. Sa Apolonio misses on the layup. As you kind of see him when he's running, medyo dinadrag niya yung kanyang left foot. That's inside. Dyke gets that reverse layup. That misses. But we have free throws for Mark Dyke.
And again, going back to Apolonio, and I think ang mindset na niya dito, wala na talagang bukas, Siguro, he will give it his all in this game number 2, So, he will risk everything in order to help La Union extend this series.
So, puso talaga for Jason Apolonio, but Mark Dyke will shoot 2 free throws for Pampanga.
Another thing about Mark Dyke, Andre, medyo nag-improve din yung outside shots nitong si Mark Dyke, We haven't seen him take those shots lately, but there's a game na he converted 3 3-pointers, So another weapon for Mark Dyke.
Mark Dyke 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. As Pampanga leads it by 13. Apolonio. Again, another turnover by La Union. Serrano. Look at this move by Enzo Serrano.
That was over the defense of Jason Apolonio.
Ablao for 3. La Union now starting to go cold. Serrano. Ganya open 3. Ganya again with another 3.
CJ Ganya open sa left wing, converting on that 3-pointer, Andre.
Cross-court pass. Apolonio, drive inside. Nice move by Jason Apolonio.
Pero napapansin mo, Andre, medyo nag-iingat si Jason Apolonio. Even during that play, na nag-turnover siya, hindi niya denive yung bola. So alam mo, may iniinda talaga tong si Jason Apolonio.
And he's now holding onto that left knee.
Right.
Again, Pampanga. Enzo Serrano going one-on-one. Sumasayaw. Serrano, fade away. Almost makes that shot. Silveri with a rebound. Inside. Forcing the issue. No go. Ganya with the rebound. Garcia secures it.
And again, Jason Apolonio limping. Talagang medyo mas visible na siya. Yung limp niya in this juncture.
Yong, offensive rebound. As Apolonio really limping after that one. At saka medyo mahirap yung mabangga ni Mark Dyke.
Medyo mahirap nga yung ganun na i-challenge din itong si Mark Dyke.
But look at that move by Enzo Serrano. Hanging in the air. Sumabi talaga. Umupo pa sa ere si Enzo Serrano. Magbabalik po tayo. This is the NBL on Solar Sports. As we see our chairman, Soy Mercado, and he wants to greet a couple of people.
Yeah, pagbati daw para kay Barangay Captain Paz Garcia Opaco from Altura Matanda in Tanawan City, Batangas. So maraming salamat daw sa panonood ng National Basketball League. Happy viewing po sa inyo.
As La Union has the basketball now, trying to break this full court defense of Pampanga, which has given them problems here in the third quarter, and that almost gets tapped away. Apolonio has it. Apolonio driving. What a move by Apolonio, just misses. Rebound goes to CJ. Garcia gets the basketball. Garcia nang mama na sa loob, kumupos pa rin yun. Apolonio, nice rebound.
And I think all heart na tong si Jason Apolonio. You can see that on your screens na talagang iika-ika itong si Jason Apolonio.
Ablao to Silveri. This is quite the adjustment that we haven't seen here in the third quarter. Nabantayan nila so far si Irvin Silveri. He was super hot nung first half, 17 points, Ruben.
Right.
Ngayon, wala pa siyang ginagawa dito sa third quarter.
Okay, and I think that's the defense also of Pampanga. As we see this, si Encho Serrano na yung tumatao dito kay Irvin Silveri. And you know, Encho medyo underrated din yung kanyang depensa, but we've seen na ini-improve niya yan yung kanyang depensa, and it has been emphasized by the coaching staff na kailangan dumipensa rin si Encho Serrano.
Silveri being defended by Serrano. Pass inside. Apolonio. Apolonio, sumabit sa ere, wala pa rin. That ball goes to Garcia.
There's really something in his step, Andre, no? Hindi ganun ka-smooth yung galaw nitong si Jason Apolonio.
Serrano wants to go inside to Dyke. Dyke, hours inside. No, rebound by Apolonio. Apolonio asking for a sub out of the game as he's really limping down court now. Alley-oop is good for La Union.
Nice recognition there by Irvin Silveri, finding Marchi Blasa inside. And now the lead is down to 14 points.
Again, Pampanga in full control here in the third quarter as we have a foul called. Mark Dyke falls to the floor.
And you can really see in his face, no, na yung talagang nararamdaman niyang sakit as we see this play.
Rare athletic play from La Union as they've been defended well by Pampanga. Pampanga still with possession. Levy Hernandez finally in the game. Quick shot by Levy Hernandez and he makes it. May kasama bang yung foul?
And again, no, that's what I'm saying kanina. No, nakita nga natin doon sa leading scorers at half, wala yung pangalan ni Levy Hernandez. But right now, with La Union making this run, eto na, umaatake na to si Levy Hernandez.
Levy Hernandez misses on the three-point play, but they get the basketball. Serrano almost gets it. Last touch. Ball will go to La Union.
Eh, medyo kontra-tempo nga yung talon ni Mark Dyke doon, but he was still able to get his hand on that ball. No, muntik pa silang makakuha ng possession.
David comes in for Ganya. 79 to 63 is our score. At Pampanga really playing Silveri really well. Finally, he gets away. What a block by David! Recovers just in time. Ablao, free throw line jumper, no. Rebound goes to Dyke. Loose ball will stay with La Union.
And Mark Dyke, no, at the center of it, no, ang dami ring nakapalibot sa kanya. Swerte na lang itong La Union na hindi nakuha ni Mark Dyke yung bola.
Serrano goes out of the ball game. Look at this. The defense on Irvin Silveri here in the third quarter, not giving him any space to score. Silveri, pinukpok na sa loob. Silveri gets that shot to go plus the foul.
That was a tough move by Irvin Silveri. No? Talagang nakadikit na si Jeffrey Santos sa kanya, but he was still able to throw that shot up.
At ito ang malupit na chibog of the game ni Irvin Silveri. Natin sa inyo ng Chooks to Go, nag-iisang manok ng bayan.
Tawag nga nila sa daan, no? Yung inaasawa na, no? Ika nga, no? But Irvin Silveri, that was a tough shot.
Inararo pa niya si Santos.
Oo nga.
But again, Pampanga still leads this 79 to 66. So La Union needs to get some stops. Three-point shot. That is good for Santos.
That was a nice shot, no? We haven't seen really Jeffrey Santos on offense, but that was a big boost there by Jeffrey Santos, no? Yung kanyang 3-point shot.
Silveri again. Pass to nowhere. Ball will stay with La Union.
And emphatic yung ating mga referees, no? Even with that, the complaints of the Pampanga bench, they said na bola ng La Union.
Silveri. Leona back in the game even though he was holding his hamstring earlier. Again, where will La Union get some shots? What a shot! And they're saying it's a shot clock violation, so that doesn't count for La Union.
Yeah, even dun sa live, no? I think may umilaw na yung sa likod ng board, no? As we see this replay.
Definitely not getting it off in time. So, wasted opportunity for La Union to cut into this lead. As you see our turnovers, La Union with 20, Delta with 9. So, dyan talaga yung difference in the ball game. David again for Pampanga. Gets it to Hernandez. Using the screen of Dyke. Levy just loses the basketball. Silveri gets double teamed. Again, almost loses it. Batter for the ball. At that is a kick ball on Santos.
But look at the hustle of Jeffrey Santos, no? Yung desire niya to get that ball. Kaso, bola mapupunta sa La Union. And that was against two defenders, Andre, no? Diving for that ball. Tinalo pa niya sa bola ito si Mitchell Manes tsaka si Gortiza.
Yan nga mga championship plays ang tinatawag nila sa mga ganyan. As Leon again goes to the bench holding onto that left hamstring. So La Union short-handed without Apolonio, who's also nursing an injury. Now Leona has to go to the bench. Silveri against Santos. Silveri now again. Santos defending him well. That is out of bounds. Ball will stay with La Union.
And again, nabanggit din natin, Andre, no? Sinabi mo, short-handed. Si Billy Buado, no? Yes, yet to see action here, Andre, although he's in uniform.
Ablao for three. No. Hernandez gets the ball but gets tapped away.
You've got to love the challenge of Alianco, no? Talagang kinlose out niya itong si Ablao, no? At it was a good thing na hindi pumasok yung tira na yon.
David all the way. Wala lang yung shot. Mark Dyke gets the basketball. Batter for the loose ball. At kapagsakan na tayo. And we have a foul. Let's see what's called on. No bad intentions on each side. Talagang talunan lang sa bola.
Just playing hard, no? Not playing dirty, but I don't want to be yung someone na si Mark Dyke da-dive sa'yo, no? Medyo mahirap na sitwasyon yun, Andre.
As we see some bodies falling to the floor. Aray. And then Mark Dyke falls on you, as well as Levy Hernandez. So these are not small people falling on Gortiza. So mararamdaman niya tonight after the basketball game. As you see Mark Dyke called for the foul. So we have free throws coming for La Union with 42.7 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. That goes in for Gortiza.
And itong si Gortiza, Andre, no, he didn't play yung last year, no, sa bubble. Is actually a new player for La Union. So a new face for La Union itong si Gortiza.
And he gets both shots to roll in as they cut that lead down to 14. Pero lamang pa rin talaga ang Pampanga dito sa larong ito.
But you know, this is still manageable, Andre. No? We've seen Pampanga blowing out their opponents by 20 or 30 points at this juncture. But right now, it's still very manageable. 14-point lead.
Short step jumper doesn't go. Rebound by Mark Dyke.
And again, Mark Dyke making his presence felt inside with that tip-in.
Silveri to the corner. You just want to cut into this lead as much as possible if you're La Union heading into the fourth quarter. Silveri for three. No. Rebound by Pampanga. They have 5 seconds remaining. 2 seconds. Santos has to put it up. Santos! That doesn't go for Pampanga, but Pampanga in this third quarter takes control of this ball game after just being up by 6 points in the half. Encho Serrano taking the lead, playing good defense against La Union as they have built a double-digit lead. Look at this move by Encho Serrano. We can see that all day as the Delta lead at 84-68.
Yeah, handa nang makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan. Nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
As you see our commissioner, Edward Aquino, watching the games as they're enjoying it. And Pampanga heading into this fourth quarter, up by 16. Parang gustong-gusto na nila tapusin, Ruben.
Oo nga eh, but you know, it's still within striking distance. Like I said kanina nung halftime, dito talaga pumuputok yung Pampanga sa third quarter. But hindi mo talaga siya naramdaman in the third, no? But still, this is still a big lead, but still manageable, Andre.
So if you're La Union, you want to strike early here in the fourth to cut into this lead to something manageable heading into the final minutes of the game. Fade away. Pambid gets that shot to go.
Nowhere to go na dun si Pambid, but he was able to take that shot over Serrano. And again, Jap Pambid being aggressive on offense.
David to Hernandez. David pulls up. Short stab jumper is good. And this is one of the lineups you were talking about earlier with Levi Hernandez and Encho Serrano. This is the first time we see them on the court together. Minus gets called, draws the foul, on Young.
Ito yung sinasabi nila na pandiin no? Yung napansin ko nga rin na si Levi Hernandez, hindi sila nagsasabay with Encho Serrano as we see this fadeaway shot by Pambid.
But this time, first time on the court together for Pampanga, Serrano and Levi Hernandez. As Pambid again trying to take advantage of the smaller Encho Serrano to no avail. Rebound goes to David. Serrano all alone. Serrano to Levi Hernandez for the alley-oop.
Kanina si Levi Hernandez yung namasa kay CJ Ganya. Na ngayon siya naman yung recipient. Nice pass there by Encho Serrano.
As Pampanga looking to put this away early here in the fourth. Apolonio in and out on that three. Halfway down. Just couldn't complete the shot. Serrano passes it to David. Young wants it inside. Ball gets tapped away. Good defense by Apolonio. Minus wasn't looking. Ball gets tapped away. Serrano all the way for an easy layup.
Easiest 2 points for Encho Serrano. And now we're seeing this pressure defense once again, Andre.
Again, how will La Union answer this defense? Pambid, very aggressive again. Napuntak pa kay Apolonio. Lucky bounce. That is good for Jason Apolonio.
And we expect Apolonio to play medyo extended minutes na, no, with the La Union power down by 18 points.
Hernandez, no hesitation. Hernandez, wala pa rin. Urtiza. Gets it to Apolonio. Apolonio all the way. Apolonio, layup is good, and he draws the foul as well.
Nice move there by Jason Apolonio. But again, you can see in his face na talagang he is in pain. But let's watch this effort by Jason Apolonio.
As definitely Levi Hernandez was inside the restricted circle.
Right.
So that is the foul. But again, La Union trying to make a run here. Apolonio misses on the free throw. Rebound goes to David. 16-point game pa rin. The Delta about to break the century mark in a few possessions as Serrano loses it. Fast break opportunity. Pambid completes the layup as that is a quick timeout by the Delta as the Power have cut the lead down to 14 off of this easy layup by Jap Pambid. La Union showing signs of life here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back in a bit. The score is 90-76. Back to the ball game as we see Pambid on screen right now as he's trying to lead La Union back dito sa larong ito, Ruben.
Yes, we see his numbers, 14 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Yung 9 assists talaga, yan, medyo expected natin yan kay Jap Pambid. But now, he's really taking over in scoring. No? Big-time player to si Jap Pambid. So, he played for Letran. He's part of that championship team last year. And, you know, he's a big-time player. So, now, dinadala niya itong La Union dito sa game na to.
Almost a triple-double for Jap Pambid. But Mark Dyke taking that pass from Serrano. Serrano again taking control here sa larong ito. At Chooks to Go, NBL Chairman's Cup ay hatid sa inyo ng Chooks to Go. Nag-iisang manok ng bayan, garantisadong zero antibiotics. Mark Dyke back at the line, misses the first free throw. Ganya comes in the ball game after a bit of a rest.
Looking at the stats, Andre, no, 6 points pa lang ito si Mark Dyke, no, but you can see he has 11 rebounds in the game.
Talagang dominant presence inside si Mark Dyke. As Pambid manages to break away. Gurtiza, nice move by Gurtiza.
Gurtiza getting extended minutes, no, and he's really making a good use of his minutes now. Quality minutes for Gurtiza.
Serrano tries to alley-oop it to Mark Dyke. No avail. Easy layup now for Agulan.
And look at La Union. Mini run here by La Union. Down to an 11-point lead for the Delta.
So the Delta getting all they can get from the La Union Power. As we have a foul on the floor. Apolonio gets called for that foul on Mark Dyke. Our swabbing assist is brought to you by Chooks to Go. 100% zero antibiotics ang nag-iisang manok ng bayan. And that must be hard for Apolonio to be nursing an injury and guarding Mark Dyke at the same time.
You know the strength, no? Alam na natin yung strength nitong si Mark Dyke, no? Napakahirap bantayan sa ilalim. And sabi nga nila yung lakas, di ba, minsan galing sa lower body, no? So medyo, I'm sure, may nararamdaman ni Jason Apolonio yung sakit right now, no? In defending Mark Dyke.
Ganya gets blocked by Apolonio, pulls up, misses this time, that hits the rim. La Union now up and running, minus, all the way Agulan, all alone. Agulan gets that layup to go. Single-digit ball game.
At ang ganda ng anticipation, no, ni Jason Apolonio. We seeing CJ Ganya taking those shots and well read yung kanyang tira doon.
Dyke. Yong gets the shot to go. Sobrang steady presence ng ni Ranzel Yong in this ball game.
And again, yung firepower nitong Pampanga, no? Down to a 9-point lead na kanina, and Ranzel Yong with that offense.
Again, Ranzel Yong, back-to-back buckets. Fast break. Look at that, Agulan, talagang init siya lang. Counters back with the layup of his own.
Good body control there by Kirk Agulan. Nakita niya si Mark Dyke, no? Paparating na sa kanya, pero naitira pa rin niya.
Back to Serrano. Serrano asking for that foul. No call. Minus secures it. Agulan again. That was a go. Agulan and Ganya get tangled up in the baseline. What a reverse layup by Apolonio. Couldn't complete it. The ball will stay with the La Union Power.
Kung healthy si Jason Apolonio, Andre, no, that would have been easy reverse layup by Jason Apolonio, but we know that he is injured right now. Oh, medyo may konting bitin dun sa kanyang talon eh.
Agulan has been hot. Agulan misses. Rebound now by Yong. Garcia, tumatakbo ngayon ang Pampanga. Young thought about it, drives. Young picked up his dribble, gets it to Mark Dyke. Inside, nice passing. Young gets that shot to go.
We all thought na parang medyo magiging broken, magkakaroon ng turnover doon yung Pampanga, but they were able to salvage that possession.
Gortiza, nakakong bola. Halfway point of the fourth quarter. Bilis ng ating fourth quarter as both of these teams trading back buckets. Apolonio forcing the issue against Enzo Serrano. Draws the foul, will go to the free throw line. Pero kita mo, napahawak agad si Jason Apolonio sa kanyang left knee.
You really know that he is hurting Andre, no? Talagang he's making an effort to really play in this game despite his issues dun sa kanyang left knee.
Apolonio playing with so much heart in this ball game, makes the first free throw. But again, Pampanga so far always has an answer for these runs of La Union. Apolonio misses. Mark Dyke secures another rebound in this ball game. Serrano. Ganyap. Nice anticipation by Minus. Oh, that's Apolonio, I mean. But again, Pampanga counters back with anticipation of their own as Garcia misses on that layup. Grabe yung trading of steals doon sa possession na yun.
Pero medyo nakaka-frustrate yun if you're La Union, no, na parang you were about to another layup sana, easy layup, but nice anticipation there by the Pampanga defense.
Garcia at the line for Pampanga. Swishes the first one. Silveri comes into the ball game for Gortiza as Apolonio goes out of the game as well.
Actually, ito inaantay ko, no, yung pagbalik ni Ervin Silveri, medyo naging extended yung kanyang rest, no? So let's see how that will help Ervin Silveri. Baka lumamig naman itong si Ervin dito sa fourth quarter.
Pass inside, gets tapped away by Dyke. As La Union will maintain possession. Ambit set to inbound. Silveri. Minus. Naagawan to doon. Garcia. Now with the basketball. Serrano setting things up. Using the screen of Dyke. Serrano to Dyke. Dyke with a long bomb. Look at that, Mark Dyke showing his athleticism. First to the basketball.
Talagang buhaba pa sa depensa itong si Mark Dyke, no? Talagang, actually yun yung lagi sinasabi ng mga coaches, no? After a miss, baba ka kagad sa depensa.
So Serrano against Agulan. That's going to be a hard person to take the ball away from.
Matindi itong anatomy talaga ni Mark Dyke, no? Yung talagang kanyang usually, pag mga ganyang kalaki, iisipin mabagal, but you saw in that play yung kanyang athleticism, no, yung getting that steal.
It reminds me of a mini LeBron James. Sa katawan.
Pwede, oo.
I'm just talking about the look of his body, yung size and the anatomy of his body. It's like a smaller LeBron. And we see another three from Agulan to cut this lead down to 11 for 48 remaining here in the fourth. Pampanga still with an 11-point lead, but La Union trying to climb their way back. Ganya inside to Dyke. Serrano. Garcia. Pampanga with 4 seconds on the shot clock. Get it to Young. Young. Doesn't go. Rebound. Will go to La Union. So what a fast fourth quarter we've had. We're already at the 4:23 mark of this quarter as Pambid gets into Minus. And that's an offensive foul by Minus. Serrano getting the better of Minus.
Yeah, we saw yung shoulder ni Mitchell Minus. Medyo ginamit niya yun to elude itong si Encho Serrano. And now si Encho back up after that collision with Mitchell Mines.
So Mines putting his shoulder down, gets called for the offensive foul. So again, Pampanga can use more time. David thought about it. He gets called for the travel. Nice defense by Mines.
And again, forcing a turnover itong si Mitchell Mines. But right now, medyo hindi pa natin nakikita yung talagang opensa uli ng La Union. No? They are down by 11. Let's see if they can cut this lead of the Delta.
Pampid being defended by Garcia. Mark Dyke now going at jump on bid. Oh, there's a center going up against the guard. Ganun ka-athletic si Mark Dyke that he can switch on 1 to 5. That shot doesn't go. Serrano all alone against Pampid. Hangs in the air, gets that layup to go. And that forces a quick timeout now for the La Union Power as the Pampanga Delta takes advantage of an easy layup as Encho Serrano again giving Pampanga Delta 2 more points as they lead it 101-88. As you see the stats and highlights of Kurt Agulan.
20 points in 20 minutes. No, we saw si Kirk Agulan. No, he had this slump, especially during the playoffs. But we've seen the usual Kirk Agulan na nakita natin ng elimination round, hitting those long shots and scoring on even fast break plays. No, but still, they're still down here, Andre.
And he has 20 points as we see David down on the floor. Agulan again. Another 3 for La Union.
Right now, no, ang tanong na dito is, well, yung may oras pa ba? 3 minutes and 16 seconds, marami pa yan. But we can expect itong Pampanga, no, yung firepower kasi nila, talaga rito yung medyo deadly sa series na ito.
And David gets called, or David draws a foul on the three-point attempt. As we see this highlight by Agulan, another three-point shot by Kurt Agulan. As we have somebody down on the floor.
I think that's Ervin Silveri, no? Andre, no? I think natamaan siya sa ulo, no? And our doctor is now on the scene.
But he also gets called for that foul. It's on this jump shot by David. I think nabagsakan siya ng
yung elbow
ni...
right. Ni Jason David, no? Let's see it again.
As that was nothing intentional on David's part. That was where the momentum of his arm was going. But this is going to be 3 shots for Jason David.
And again, we've seen that call, no? Yung landing spot, no? Our referees have been consistent with that call, no? And I think it's a way na ma-avoid yung mga ganong plays, no, na intentional, no? So at least itong mga referees natin really preventing yung mga ganong klaseng mga incidents na yung may nai-injured dahil dun sa pag-land ng mga players, no?
And I think that's a call that's been what do you call this? Made in every single league in the world right now. Not just dito sa NBL. Lahat ng ibang league na nakikita natin, whether it's the NBA in the States, other professional
But I think
leagues.
ang napansin ko dito sa NBL, medyo hindi nakaka-adjust yung mga teams sa mga ganun na even though nagiging consistent na sa tawagan katulad nun, medyo minsan na hindi pa rin nakaka-adjust yung mga players natin, no? Even in the WNBL, we've seen that.
So that is something that I think people or their teams will have to practice during the off-season on how to defend without fouling the three-point shot. As Mines now breaking down the defense of Dyke. Nice drop pass, but they just couldn't handle the basketball.
Open lane na sana, Andre, no? But and Mines was forced to pass because merong depensa sa ilalim.
Pampanga, 2:45 away from winning their second championship, or will La Union come back in this ball game to make it a series? But Serrano loses the basketball. Another chance for Pampanga. But again, Pampanga gets that one. David lands awkwardly on that play. He looks like he twisted his ankle after that play.
And you can see yung transition play ng La Union doon. No? And again, we've been emphasizing yung health situation ni Jason Apolonio. We noticed na medyo nagbubble siya doon dun sa attempt niya to take a layup. No? Yung nangyari tuloy, nabitawan niya yung bola because nga may iniinda itong si Jason Apolonio.
But now Jason David, we saw him twist his ankle on that last play. And it looks like it's a pretty bad twist. Ito na nga, nakita natin dito. As he lands.
Oh!
Really bad twist of the ankle for Jason David. So that's a bad sign for La Union. But Ranzel Yong comes in for Pampanga. So again, the deep lineup of Pampanga, laging merong papalit.
And usually yung mga ganong injuries, Andre, no, minsan yung mga ankle injuries, minsan ano yun hindi mo malaman kung kailan ang recovery, no.
Bote lang daw sagot dyan, Ruben.
But yun, pero again, the depth of Pampanga, no, I'm sure we all hope for the best for Jason David, but again, yung depth nitong Pampanga, no, anybody can step up in place of Jason David.
La Union needs one last push to come back in this ball game, while Pampanga is looking to seal it in these next few possessions as they're still up by 11 points. Again, almost a steal by Apolonio on Yong. Yong falls to the floor, and that looks to be a really bad injury for Ranzel Yong. Yung mga ganun, non-contact injury, that looks to be a serious injury on Ranzel Yong.
Medyo scary nga, Andre, no.
Parang nag-twist yung tuhod
right.
niya doon.
Oo. And again, no contact. Yun ang nakakatakot doon.
No contact injuries are the worst injuries as back-to-back players of Pampanga going down in this game.
And a look at concern, no? Even yung mga opponents nila, no?
Look at this. That was a twist. Nag-twist talaga yung tuhod ni Ranzel Yong on that play.
Oo.
It's his right knee. I don't want to look at
Parang
it again.
nag-buckle din yung left, no?
Parang both knees nag-buckle, no? Ayun, bumigay nga yung right knee doon ni Ranzel Yong. As he's holding on to it, but usually injuries like this, hopefully it's not as serious as we think it is. It could just be a sprain, but sometimes we fear that it could be an ACL tear or an MCL tear. This is coming from first-hand experience, Ruben. As I injured myself on almost the exact same play, driving the basketball, bumigay yung right knee ko on a no-contact play just because it was an awkward angle you were attacking. And Ranzel Yong, who just actually came in for Jason David, who got injured, natapilok siya doon.
And again, he's been playing well. Itong si Ranzel Yong, no? Especially late in the season, no? Ang dami niyang nagagawang double-double, but right now, medyo we're hoping for the best for Ranzel Yong.
So Pampanga, we're talking about their depth. Medyo natitest ang depth nila dito at the end of the fourth quarter as Levy Hernandez. Grabe naman yung papalit doon. Levy Hernandez replacing Ranzel Yong after he replaced Jason David.
And again, we can't emphasize enough, no, yung firepower nitong Pampanga, no, and that's been really a big reason why they are on top nung elimination round, no, only losing a game, just a game na very close pa, no, and
on a buzzer beater.
Right, and yung other games nila talagang lopsided, all of them halos.
Actually, after that loss, we see Jason Apolonio resting now a bit. He's also he's fouled out of the ball game, I mean. As Levy Hernandez misses on both free throws. That is rare, but they get the ball back. Garcia, skies high, but Gagne is there for the putback.
And I think Pampanga can smell it now, no, Andre, no. You can see yung Pampanga, we can say na hindi ganito yung talagang laro nila, no, but perhaps just enough to win this championship. Only 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes left in game number 2.
Oh, this David forcing the issue, pero si Ganya just skies high over everybody to get that put back to go. Pero si Silveri naman forcing the issue now. He'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Silveri makes the first one. So Silveri a bit quiet here in the second half compared to how hot he was in the first half.
He actually sparked that first half, no, Andre? Kaya nakadikit itong La Union. La Union actually playing well for tonight, no? But again, they're facing a mighty Pampanga team, no?
You're talking about this game, La Union, parang if this was another team, they'd probably be up by double digits.
Right.
But they're facing a really strong Pampanga Delta team.
And again, like what I've said, medyo in a way, hindi ganito yung laro ng Pampanga, no? But just enough to perhaps win this one.
Dyke secures the rebound. Battle for the loose ball. Ablao pulls up for 3. That is good for La Union. So La Union with some life.
That was huge, no? It's just an 8-point game. Jonathan Ablao with that corner shot.
8-point ball game. Encho Serrano now trying to take over. Serrano putting on the moves, kicks it out. Garcia drives, kicks it out to Ganya. Ganya! He misses. Dyke secures the offensive rebound.
Again, the rebounds, Andre. Ito naging susi dito sa Delta all season long, and now a crucial rebound by Mark Dyke.
Serrano driving inside. Serrano gets fouled.
And again, off that offensive rebound, another opportunity for Pampanga, and now Encho Serrano heading to the line, hoping to, kumbaga, put the nail in the coffin. But marami pang oras ito, Andre, no? 42.9 seconds.
But that offensive rebound by Mark Dyke really put the pressure on La Union.
And again, dalawang tao na yun nandun, no? And Mitchell Minus was right there, no, to box out, but still not enough, no?
The strength of Mark Dyke.
Right.
Serrano hits the first one. You'd assume the second one would seal it for Pampanga. Serrano misses. Rebound will go to Pampanga Delta.
Pero nakita mo yung presence ni Mark Dyke, no? Hindi na niya nakuha yung rebound, but still enough to, kumbaga, ma-bother yung mga La Union players, no? And ang nangyari nga doon, that resulted to the ball going off itong si Jap Pambid.
Oh, this Mark Dyke first to the ball actually, but that hits the back of Pambid and that goes out of bounds.
And again, that was 3 defenders na ata yung nakakapaligid dito kay Mark Dyke, but still he got a hand on the ball and that kept the ball alive, and yun na nga, tumama yung bola sa likod ni Jap Pambid.
Back to a 14-second shot clock. So again, more time being used by Pampanga, as this is a hard deficit to come back from, as they're just using as much time as they can. Garcia with a beautiful crossover plus layup.
That will do it, Andre. That's shot by MJ Garcia, and now Pampanga on their way to a second consecutive title in the NBL.
As La Union calls a timeout, but we all know an 11-point lead with 26 seconds remaining looks to be the dagger for MJ Garcia. We'll be back in a bit. This is the NBL on Solar Sports. As you see, MJ Garcia with a beautiful crossover plus lefty layup to seal this game for the Pampanga Delta with 26.6 seconds remaining. La Union needs T-Mac in this game.
Oo nga. Kailangan ng quick rito, offense, no? But I think kahit si T-Mac siguro mahirapan dito. 26.6 seconds remaining, and now La Union looking to finish strong.
But what a stand by La Union in this game. They were down multiple times, double digits. They kept on coming back and putting it down to single digits. Pero Pampanga always had an answer, as Silveri just fouls Levy Hernandez. as Hernandez will go to the free throw line to put the finishing touches on this ball game.
And again, going back to La Union, no, they are playing short-handed. Si Apolonio, not really 100%. Si Billy Buado, hindi na natin nakita ngayon after injuring his shoulder. But still, a gallant stand for Coach Louie Aquino and the rest of the La Union Power. Unfortunately, mukhang back-to-back runner-up finish itong La Union, no, for this NBL season.
But for Pampanga, you have to feel for Jason David, who twisted his ankle, as well as Ranzel Young, who looks like he hurt his knee pretty badly.
Right.
So at least medyo consolation that they're on their way to for a championship. But again, La Union will draw up another play with 14.1 seconds remaining. Delta up by 13. Back to the ball game as Encho Serrano, CJ Ganya, as well as the rest of the Pampanga Delta. At this moment, they're just keeping it in because we know the final result of this probably will result in Pampanga Delta winning this ball game.
And nakita na natin yung mga players ng Pampanga nakatayo na, no, getting ready to celebrate this impending championship.
But we can't say enough about the effort that La Union showed in this game as they really kept fighting even though they were down by multiple digits. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Pampanga Delta dominates this season of the NBL as they win it 111-98 to secure their second championship in 2 straight seasons, dominating the competition. Congratulations to the Pampanga Delta as they win this 111-98. And we're going to go straight to our awarding ceremony as the Pampanga Delta is our season 2021 champion.
Pampanga, your NBL champions for the Chairman's Cup.
Congratulations to Pampanga. And we'll head straight to our awarding ceremony after both teams congratulate each other. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in a bit. This is the NBL on Solar Sports.
Makipagsabayan kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan, bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Makipagsabayan kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan, bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
NBL Chairman's Cup 2021 season runners-up, the La Union Power. To be awarded by VP for Basketball Operations and NBL Commissioner, Mr. Edward Aquino, Chairman Soy Mercado, and Executive Vice President Ms. Rose Montreal. Once again, our Chooks to Go NBL Chairman's Cup 2021 season runners-up, La Union Power. Have a big hand for our runners-up team. Palakpakan, come on, for showing a great game. La Union Power. And now the Chooks to go NBL Tournaments Cup 2021 season. Our back-to-back champions, Pampanga Delta! And Joe Serrano, CJ Ganya, Primo Manaloto, Al Lianco, Jason David, Jeff Santos, Daryl Pascual, Ranzel Young, Gab Baluyot, Levi Hernandez, Mark Tamayo, Raymond Binuya, Ronan Santos, MJ Garcia, head coach is Honorable Governor Dennis Delta Pineda. With the coach Dick Dimatulak and team manager Alan Trinidad. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the NBL back-to-back champions, Pampanga Delta! And to award the finals MVP, we'd like to call in VP for Basketball Operations and NBL Commissioner. Commissioner Edward Aquino. Together with the Chairman Soy Mercado.
The Chooks to go Chairman's Cup Season 2021 Finals MVP with final average of 21.5 points per game, 5.0 rebounds per game, and 8.5 assists per game. The finals MVP is Florencio Encho Serrano.
Sasalita siya, ma'am. Wag na. Wag na daw, wag na daw.
Once again, congratulations to our awardees and to our champion team, the Chooks to go NBL Tournaments Cup 2021 season, the back-to-back champions. For another time, put your hands together, Pampanga Delta!
makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan.
Ating Chooks to Go NBL Chairman's Cup 2021, the Pampanga Delta take home the championship against the La Union Power 111-98. Kasama natin ngayon ang ating Hey Chicken Burger Best Player of the Ball Game. Congratulations, pati ang ating Finals MVP, Encho Serrano. Congratulations, Encho.
Thank you po.
Unang-una, ano masasabi mo sa Game 2 kumpara dun sa Game 1 sa pinakita ng La Union sa inyo?
Siguro nag-ready pa din sila sa Game 2, hindi sila basta-basta na sumuko sa Game 2. So ayun, kaya medyo nahihirapan kami, pero sinabi lang ni boss sa amin, kailangan namin mag-mindset sa depensa namin, wag namin isipin yung offense namin kasi darating din yun pag nakadepensa kami. So yun.
And now, actually, wala na tayo masyadong mag-uusapan. Champion na kayo for this season. Ano ang feeling na ikaw ang Finals MVP ng season natin?
Masaya po, sobrang saya ko, sobrang thankful ko. Nagpapasalamat ako sa Panginoon dahil binigay niya po sa akin to.
Ayun, Encho, so meron ko bang babatiin? Mga teammates mo, sino ba? Go ahead.
Siyempre, unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako sa Panginoon, sa sa governor po namin na walang sawang suporta sa amin, sa mga teammates ko na naghirap din dito. And binabati ko yung family ko, family Serrano, Caralde, and yung jersey namin, yung Power Hoops, Boss Raymond. Binabati ko din yung pamangkin ko na si Braille, tsaka si Biona Balingit, and yung mga kaibigan ko sa Apalit, and yung mayor namin sa Apalit, si Mayor June, and Vice Mayor Peter Nukum. Maraming salamat po.
Ayun, and Encho, for the last time this season, pakibasa nga to.
Ako si Encho Serrano, certified homegrown ng Pampanga.
Ayun nga, congratulations to our Mythical 5 member and our Finals MVP, Encho Serrano in the Pampanga Delta for winning the NBL Championship. Congratulations muli sa Pampanga Delta. At ito na nga, ating highlights for this game. It started off all Pampanga as you see Encho Serrano hitting on that layup as Ervin Silveri was trying his best to keep La Union in this ball game. Pero Ruben, talagang it was all Pampanga the entire way.
But still not enough, no, with this firepower by Pampanga. And then the highlight of the game, no, itong lob ni Levy Hernandez to CJ Ganya.
And of course, bumawi naman doon si MJ Garcia. Sabi niya, kaya ko rin. Pero nakahabol doon ang La Union Power, 53-47. But in that third quarter, sabi nga nila, diniin ng Pampanga Delta ang kanilang laro. Talagang nakawala sila in the third quarter against a really good La Union team.
Yeah, La Union played very well actually in this game, no? And then despite their game performance, malamang pa rin ng malaki itong Pampanga as we see that lob pass to Levy Hernandez.
At we see Ranzel Yong, who we pray that he's okay as he injured his knee in that late in that fourth quarter. Pati si Jason David na tapilok rin towards that third quarter. Pero yun nga, natatapos ng ating Chooks to Go NBL Season 2021 with Pampanga Delta back-to-back champions. And congratulations once again to Governor Dennis Delta Pineda, of course, the rest of our NBL team or NBL executives or NBL staff. Thank you, Ruben, for joining me today as nag-enjoy tayo. Minsan lang tayo may kasama dito sa NBL. But again, congratulations to everybody who has made the Chooks to Go Chairman's Cup 2021 NBL Chairman's Cup happen this season. It wasn't easy. It wasn't an easy journey for everybody, pero nagawa natin lahat doon. Natapos na rin natin. And congratulations once again to all the Mythical 5 members and of course sa ating champion for this season, ang Pampanga Delta. Well-deserved win for Pampanga Delta as they sweep the series 2-0. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been our Chooks to Go Chairman's Cup NBL 2021. We're signing off. My name is Andre Co, together with
Ruben Terrado po. Maraming po salamat.
And ladies and gentlemen, babalik po ang NBL next season. So we'll see you guys then. And have a great Christmas, everybody, and Happy New Year.